Hello everyone, welcome back to another Let's Play episode. Your friend K-Dog here. And guys, we are excited today for 1.20. Now, I know 1.20 came out quite a few months ago, but if you guys caught my last video, you guys know that I just recently started making videos again due to a little break over the summer. So I got a little box here packed up with things we're going to need to explore. Of course, I went ahead and made brushes. Never made those before. Those are new in 1.20. We also have a whole bunch of potions here because we're going to look for armor trims, which I do know are in 1.20. I actually don't know a lot of things that are in it. I just kind of avoided watching videos on it somehow for 3 months. Called me lucky, I guess. But I do know there's armor trims. I do know about the cherry trees, and I know about the sniffers. I just don't know how to get all the armor trims. So I figure while we're going out to a cherry grove that I found on the seed generator, just, to keep world side down. You guys know that I always say that. I just don't want this world to explode in size, and then we can't play it, 8 years from now. But I did find a cherry grove out there, I believe. So I figure on our way, and we might go a little bit past it, we can, stop at some structures and stuff and look around for like pottery shards and armor trims. So we're all packed up and ready to go. I got some food. I got plenty of rockets. I just need to grab myself a spare ender chest, which I think I have one over here. Haha. Well, that should be everything. Now, like I said, this cherry grove is this direction, so I'm just gonna start flying out there, and I want this to be like my first time reaction because I've never seen one of these in person. You guys probably have, but this is super exciting for me, so when I get close, I guess I'll bring you guys back and we'll check out a cherry grove. Okay, guys, so directly to my left, we have our very first, me falling in a snow. Oh, come on, get out of here. Stupid snow. But we have our very first cherry grove to our left. I saw like a little bit of a pink tree, so I figured I'd bring you guys back so we could have a live reaction here if I can ever get out of the snow. Okay, okay, I'm still stuck. I am still stuck. This is the worst thing they added to the game ever. Okay, okay, is everybody okay? Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and check this out together. Yep. Okay, well, this is what all the excitement is about. You just get 3 trees like this. Well, hopefully I can get some saplings. I did, like I said, prepare this shulker box so we can go ahead and grab, like, the leaves and everything we need for Project Alphabet. So I'm going to go ahead. I just want to look at one of the leaves. I have to actually get stuff out of my inventory. I found a buried treasure chest on the way here. So let's go ahead, look at that leaf. Oh, that's pretty neat, night leaf. Okay, let's check this out. So this, you break like that, you get 4 of them. Oh, cool. And you can stack them like that, so you can make different patterns and everything. That is neat. Now can I go ahead and shear this? Oh, okay, you can shear that, so that makes that a lot easier. If you guys are wondering where we are, this is actually where our ancient city is that we looted. So this is just behind our ancient city. So we got kind of lucky. I think it got cut off because some of this was already rendered in. I think that's the whole issue here. Let me see here. Do I have my ender chest on me? Okay, right there. So let's go ahead. Let's toss our ender chest up here, and then that way I can get some more space. Okay, there we go. So now if I chop down this tree, will I get saplings? Is there such thing as cherry saplings? Oh wow, these are big trees. These are like acacia trees. Okay, so they do just decompose like regular trees. So we have cherry saplings. Oh, these are really pretty. These would look good, I bet, in like bonsai pots or like little clay pots. Wow, that's the first sapling I think we have that has actual color in it too. That almost looks like a modded sapling. That's pretty. That's pretty. That's actually just pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start grabbing basically everything I can off of these trees. Of course, we need all the stuff for Project Alphabet, so that's like all the fence posts and fence gates and planks and blocks and buttons and pressure plates, and you guys know the drill. So what I'm gonna do is, like I said, I'm gonna grab this. and clean these up and grab pretty much everything I can related to the cherry blossom. I wish there was some way. I wonder if you bone meal these. I don't have any bones if these spread. I would assume they do. I don't know, but I would assume. But anyways, I'll go ahead and clear up this, and maybe we should do a little bit more exploring, because I want to see if we can get some armor trims too by the end of this episode. I think that would be pretty neat. So, yeah, let me clean this area up. Well, guys, I managed to finish cleaning up the rest of that tree, and now I looked up and I found we were close to an ancient city. So, here is an unrated ancient city, which is pretty cool. So I, of course, have a lot of extra shulker boxes. So we're going to go ahead and raid this thing because I'm pretty sure, in theory, that there should be armor trims here. So I know these things are kind of big and kind of lengthy. So if I find anything cool in chests, I'll bring you guys along. But other than that, I think I'm just going to raid this thing and we can get on, of course, looking for all the other armor trims. So I guess I'll start, well, I guess we can start over here. Well, we just got our very first interesting chest. We actually got ourselves a gapple, a golden apple, and a couple books. So we've gotten a lot of name tags so far, basically basic stuff, and a lot of these regeneration potions. So we're doing pretty good, but so far, no armor trim. Well, that end city, or ancient city, I guess I should say, proved to be a waste of time. Pretty much didn't get anything but a bunch of loot. Of course, the records we have, and then some diamond horse armor, a couple books. Nothing really too fantastic, nothing that really stands out. So, I guess we're just going to keep on moving forward and keep on exploring. So, like I said, I do have chunk base pulled up, so anything I see along the way of where we're going, we'll look for armor trims and see what else we can find. Well, after a bit of distraction, I have stumbled across a trail ruins, I believe it's called. So I've been kind of sitting here just slapping this gravel with my brush because I think you can brush off gravel, or at least suspicious gravel, and it will give you something. So I have these pieces down here, and we're just going to go ahead and see what we get. Okay, we got a magenta stained glass pane, and then this looks like a candle. Okay, now can I keep doing it? No. Okay, so that's like, you can only do it like once. So, is there any others around here? Or is this one? Okay, so it kind of looks like a different gravel, I guess is what we're looking for. Looks like this is going to be another candle. Okay, so once you sweep it, then, yeah, I think it's done. Yeah. So I think this is how you get pottery shards. And I don't know what I was looking at. I think it's going to be hard to get stacks of these because of how they exist. So none of these are what I need. So let's see if any of this is. I wish there was like a way, like it was like a, I don't know, a darker gravel or it was marked differently. It's actually kind of hard to figure out exactly what it is. Okay, so that was a whole lot of nothing. Now, of course, on chunk base, it actually says that it is located up here. So it's like 4800 and 1848. So it's like right here. And I think it's like supposed to be somewhere around here. So I'm going to dig around a bit and see if we can like expose more of this trail ruins. So yeah, I dug down a bit. I think that was all of the trail ruins. Maybe we got a glitched one, but that's kind of underwhelming if that's all it is. I guess we're gonna have to go try and find another one because that was nothing. There was nothing going on there, and we also haven't gotten any armor trims or pottery shards yet on this whole trip. So so far this trip we're not doing too good, but I'm gonna keep pushing ahead. We're gonna keep finding new things and hopefully we'll get some new stuff for 1.20 to play around with. Okay, well, here is our second trail ruins. This one looks maybe a little bit more big. I don't know. It doesn't look much different than the other one. These things are kind of underwhelming if this is what we've been waiting for almost a year. But I'm going to go ahead and remove these trees. Now, maybe these are supposed to be something? Like, is this like an ancient civilization? Or what are these here for? Does anybody actually know? And, like, I really got to figure out how you get this suspicious gravel. Okay, there has to be one of these. Is there dirt? Can I do it on dirt? Oh, I can't do it on dirt. Stupid tree. Get out of my way, tree. So on the front of this thing, is it like a face? I mean, there's kind of like some eyes. Maybe that's like his nose is super big or something. I don't know. This is just very, very odd. Okay, so this looks like a piece of suspicious gravel. So we are going to get ourselves a candle. Yippee. Is this a piece of gravel? Nope. How about this? No. So like this whole thing is just regular gravel. That's kind of dumb. I'm actually kind of starting to become disappointed with this. Okay, so is this a piece of gravel? No. Is this a piece of gravel? Okay, here we go. Here's another piece of gravel. Ooh, this one has yellow glass. Okay, so out of that whole entire trail ruins, we got one candle and one piece of glass. That's not even worth it. Like, that's not even a thing. So I guess, I don't know, maybe I'm looking at these things wrong. Maybe there's supposed to be more to them. I don't know. Uh, I'm done looking at these because they're not giving us anything, and we're kind of just wasting our time. So I'm gonna go back to looking for villager outposts and basically any structure. So I haven't found any armor trims in villages, so I don't think there is any. Of course, we've done these. So we need to find like desert temples, jungle temples. That's a snow fox. All that stuff to, try and get some armor trim. So let me go ahead and I guess start looking for that stuff. Okay, guys, so slight change of plans. Not super big change of plans, but we are above an ocean monument in a frozen ocean, which is something I've never actually seen before. But we are actually going to raid that because I am pretty sure that there are. I'm gonna have to take this. I'm pretty sure that there are armor pieces down there, armor trim. So I just got to figure out how to get down there, which I think this will be my way in. I'm going to go ahead. I got 2 water breathing potions, and then I got a bunch more because I've been raiding shipwrecks like you wouldn't believe. It's like my job now. So we'll go ahead and walk through this. We, of course, need sponges for Project Alphabet. Now, I don't know where the armor trim would be because there's no chests in these things. So I'm not 100% sure even if there is armor trim in these or pottery shards or any of that. I don't know. This whole thing is super confusing, but I'm just going to randomly dust off pieces of gravel like this and just kind of explore this thing because, well, like I said, I have no idea right now. I tell you guys, this exploring stuff is kind of hard. I have explored 3 ocean monuments. Of course, where I'm peaceful, so I'm not really dealing with the guardians, but I've got a bunch of sponges, but I haven't found any, pottery shards, armor trim. I don't know if there is armor trim in ocean monuments. Now that I think about it, I don't really think there would be, unless it's like you have to beat the guardian or elder guardian to get it. So I'm gonna make my way further into the map. Of course, you guys can see we're like 10,000 blocks out from home, which is the furthest we've ever been out. And I'm actually going to go to another stronghold because supposedly, from what I know, there's an armor trim that spawns 100% of the time in a stronghold. Now, obviously, it's not going to spawn in ours at home because it's already been, discovered and all that. So I'm going to go to a new stronghold, and we're just going to hope for the best, and then we can play around with that one armor trim. Well, guys, 2 more trail ruins later, and we are at the stronghold. Of course, I found absolutely nothing in those trail ruins except for, well, our first hanging sign, which is, well, pretty cool. And also, found a couple sticks and candles, and you can also find dead bushes in there, which I didn't know that was a thing. I think there's a chest up here, if I remember correctly. It's been so long since I've been in a stronghold. It's kind of cool. It gives you a reason to come back to strongholds, though. Okay, so, okay, stop. There a chest? There is a chest. We got some apples, that, and oh wow, that is a majorly overpowered book. Now, like I said, from the little bit I do know about this update, I do know that there is supposed to be armor trims that spawn in the chests that you find in the hallways, and also there's one that spawns in the libraries. So I'm just going to walk around here until I find some chests, and then we'll see if I can get that armor trim. Okay, guys, here we go. Our first chest. Are we going to get it first try? First try? Oh, we did! We actually got an armor trim. We got one. We got one. Oh, eye armor. Can't wait to try this out. Finally. And we also got some ender pearls, which is well, less exciting, but we got some ender pearls. Now we just got to find a library, and there should be another armor trim in there, I believe. I don't know if it's different or the same, but we're going to find out. I'm so excited now. Like, that just completely was like, oh, hey, Bat. That just completely, like, changed my whole attitude right now. Oh, that's awesome. And just when I thought all hope was lost, I stumbled into the library. So there should be... Okay, so that's the same... Yeah, that's the same thing. And then we got a book here, which is pretty cool. Now, there is a second level to this library, and I'm thinking I can... Okay, I can get over here. I don't want to break any of these cobwebs. You guys know I like to use cobwebs for different builds. So, I did it. Aha. Now, there's supposed to be a chest over here. Yeah, that's right. This is the one where you got to break this board. And then there is another eye armor trim. So this is the trim, I guess, you get from this, like, stronghold. I guess it would just be the eye. I guess there's nothing else. So I'm going to go ahead and pack all this up. And then I guess we'll just try and go to, like, a desert. Because that's, like, the next thing I can think of. Desert temples and try and get some... maybe there's trims there. Maybe there's pottery shards. Because we have 0 pottery shards currently. So... let's go ahead and clean this up, and then the nearest desert is like 6,000 blocks away, so I'm going to have to do some flying, and then I think after the desert we'll go ahead and we'll check out Woodland Mansion, because I think there's one within another 10,000 blocks, so yeah, we got a lot of traveling to do. Well, on our way out to, of course, the desert, I had to stop and take a look at this cherry grove. So this is an actual full-size cherry grove, unlike the one we found earlier in the episode. And this is amazing. These particle effects are so cool. I mean, granted, it's very, very, very pink, but it's really neat. And then right behind it is like this giant mountain. Like, this is just... Minecraft's just getting absolutely beautiful. Like... I mean, there's no better way to describe this game. Like, everyone's kind of disappointed in the updates and everything like that have been coming out, but, I mean, you're walking through places like this, you got the pink petals falling, you got the petals on the ground, you got this majestic, mountain in the background, you got this giant view out to, like, a nice little lake. Like, just imagine all the ideas that, like, you could build and do in an area like this. Oh, there's another cherry grove. Now we're finding them pretty consistently. So, what, do cherry groves just spawn on, like, mountains? Is that, like, their thing? But, yeah, there's another one. I wonder if this one's, like, a bigger cherry grove, or if they're just, like, little pockets of trees. Oh, okay, so they're just, like, little, like, things that just pop up, like, little... There's another cherry grove. Wow. Okay, so evidently they're not as uncommon as I thought. We just had to, obviously get out to newer areas. But, wow, this one's actually pretty big. Let's go ahead and fly on up here and check this one out. Oh, what? There's another one over there. Is this just like a repeating glitch? Is there an issue going on here? Because that's like 4 in a row. So is there another one over here? I really hope this isn't like a chunk error that's just repeating. Okay, it does end eventually. Okay, we're fine. Okay, so I already checked the chest, but I had to bring you guys in because we now have the Century armor trim. We actually have 2 of them. Figures we find 2 now. So that gives us 2 armor trims now that we have. So now we're kind of rolling along. Like, we went from, like, horrible luck to, like, good luck in a matter of seconds. I'm going to go ahead and heal my elytra. But yes, so evidently the Sentry armor trim is in a villager outpost. We're way far out at this point. We're 9,700 blocks from home, but I don't even care. I'm having so much fun. Ever since Caves and Cliffs, exploring is so much... Bob just fell off a hill. But ever since Caves and Cliffs came out, this exploring is just so much fun. It's just so exciting. It's actually worth exploring in Minecraft. But all right, enough playing around. We are, of course, heading to the desert, and then we can go ahead and, get our brush out and do some archaeology. Well, I figure on our way over to the desert, we'll stop at this jungle temple. I would figure there would be a trim in this, in theory. Let's see if I remember this. Nope, I don't. So I remember to do this, though. Where's the chest at? Oh, here it is. Oh, oh, there is. There is. There is. Okay, okay, okay. Calm down. I'm getting way too excited now when I find these things. Oh my gosh. We keep finding. Get out of here, Redstone. Nobody likes you. We keep finding all of these trims, and it is amazing. All right, I'm going to get these books out of here. I don't need candles. Candles are stupid. Uh, you can go too. Okay, let's. Okay, so there's a new trim. Okay, we're getting a ton of chests too. This is like the easy way to get chests. Okay, so we got wild armor trim. It kind of looks like an upside down triangle. Psych. Oh yeah, another one. Aw. Well, we got some extra stuff. That's cool. Okay, so we got some bamboo. We got to make the new wood too. Okay, cool. So that is actually worth stopping for. Good thing we did stop in here. I was actually just going to go past this. But our desert is, I believe, right over here. Yes, here is our desert. So now we are looking for desert wells because they finally have a use, from what I know, which is, like I said, very little. And we are also looking for desert temples. But I want to find a well first. So we all know the classic Minecraft well. Now it's just a matter of actually finding one. The one time we actually want to find a well. Forgot they added camels. Oh, there's the camel. I wonder if they retro spawn. Because we do have some villages near us. I completely forgot they added those. Oh my gosh, we can ride a camel. We have to get one. We have every other animal in the game. We have to get a camel, of course. I just can't seem to find... Ooh, they got jungle doors? This house is pointless. Okay, well, that just ended up not working out. So it looks like there is a mangrove swamp in the middle of a desert. Okay, well, that's unusual. Okay, so there is a jungle temple or not a jungle temple, a desert temple. So let's go ahead and explore that. Now, I know there's a bunch of stuff you can get in those, and I think it's actually probably more than the desert wells. So we should probably be more excited we just found this thing. Of course, we can always get the treasure at the bottom, too. So let's go ahead and break our way in here. And then over here, and then I believe this is the start of the sand. Okay, so let me set up some camp here. So we'll do this, of course, the good old-fashioned way. We all know how to do a jungle temple. Or not. How do I keep calling it a jungle temple? This is clearly in the desert. Okay, so we got some gunpowder, sand. Take that and that. Ooh, we got a lot of gunpowder in here. A lot of iron. I do want the horse armor. Like I said, I kind of want the horse armor. I'm wanting it less and less. Is there any? Oh, we got the dune armor. We got the dune armor. We got it. We got a golden apple. Oh, man. This update is nuts. Oh, I'm excited over stuff that I don't even know what it looks like. That's how cool this is. It's so cool finding new things. Okay, you can have that. I need to get up there because I want this horse armor. Okay, so that gives us another armor trim. So let's go ahead and put that in there. So we have Dune, Eye, Sentry, and Wild right now, which is pretty wild if you ask me. But let's go ahead, grabbing ourselves on a shulker box here. And I kind of want to organize this stuff. That's like an extra one. There's a saddle. I have like a bunch of stuff just floating around in random places, which is kind of starting to annoy me, but you know, when you start exploring and finding a whole bunch of new stuff, you just kind of get used to it because, well, you're going to have stuff everywhere. Like, yeah, look at all these chests. So I believe directly behind me is... Okay, I'm just playing around here. I need my brush. Okay, so this looks like suspicious sand. Okay, it is. Now it looks like we're popping something out of here. And it is gunpowder. Okay. So I wish there was an easier way. I'll get some light here for you guys. Whoa, is that bright? Okay. Oh, wow. We got to turn down the brightness. I'm sorry. I apologize. If you had your eyes open and you were watching this video, I usually keep it around there. Oh, boy. Okay, that's better. All right. I believe this is suspicious sand. I don't like how close it is to actual sand. Ooh, a diamond. Okay. So I guess now we just start randomly mining and hoping for suspicious sand. Okay, so this suspicious sand is starting to get a little bit easier to find whenever you have actual sand next to it. You can see it almost kind of looks like sandstone. I think this is our first pottery shard. Is it? Is it? Is it? What is it? Was it? Skull. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay, I need... Oh, I have too much good stuff. Okay, you need to go, and we'll leave that as our first shard. That way we'll have it, like, permanently saved. That is so cool. I don't even know what it looks like, but I just know it's cool. Is this another one? It looks like the same shape. That is prize. Okay. So now we're starting to get pottery shards. So I wonder if, like, you can only find pottery in this. What's that? Miner. Okay. Now we're getting some different ones. This is cool. What's this? There's another candle. Oh, more gunpowder. Okay, that's fine. Uh-oh. We got another one? Oh, that was another miner. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, and then you just go ahead and clear out this. Regular sand. Regular sand. So I'm assuming as long as you're within the confines of this, like the desert temple. See, I used the right word for a change. Okay, so this is... None of this is suspicious. It's not suspicious at all. Oh, that was one. Okay, so it's like this little room underneath it here. So is there, like, treasure under here? Like, so where does this go? Wow. Okay, so that's 60-some blocks of sandstone. Yeah, so I guess we have a new location to get sandstone. I never knew it was like that. Well, that's really cool. So now we have some new armor trims. We have some new pottery shards. Now I'm wondering with pottery shards if there's a way like you can duplicate them, because I know from the crafting table that you can duplicate the armor trims and all that. So I'm wondering if you can do that with these. I don't know. If anybody knows, actually go ahead and leave me a comment down below, because I mean, it's cool to come out here and find them, but you guys see how far away from home we are. So, you know, this isn't something we can consistently do. I'll go ahead and keep those in there. How they'll have their own little safe space. Okay. Well, I guess let's just pack up and we'll just keep moving along here to different desert temples and I guess see if we can find anything different. Well, I just had to take a quick little break, guys, before we came across this desert well, which is actually right over here. Now, I know there's suspicious sand underneath this desert well, so let's go ahead and, of course, brush this. So it looks like it's right here. You know, like I said, I do know a little bit about this update. I just don't know all the ins and outs of this update. Ooh, it's a new pottery shard. It is brewer. Brewer pottery shard. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. I guess that's kind of like a... I guess you brew your own Pepsi or something like that. I guess that's what you do. But yeah, just looking at the world size from just this exploration trip, of course, you know, just getting all these pottery shards and armor trims, we've already increased our world size by 50 megabits, which isn't a lot, but considering the fact we barely ever increase our world size by more than like 10 or 15 for like 4 or 5 episodes, that's a lot. So exploring does kind of eat up a lot of space. But I am glad we did find another mesa, so of course we have this one over here. What I actually might do is I might make a portal over to this one, just because this is the one with the newer terrain. And then we have this really cool jungle in the middle. And for whatever reason, I have like 0 jungle saplings. I had to buy some off of the Wandering Trader. But yeah, so we ended up getting that pottery shard. So I'm just going to keep on going around here. Maybe see if we can get some of these... Well, I thought that was some trail ruins, but maybe we should keep, you know, trying to get trail ruins. You know, maybe there's something with that. And I've also been stopping and looking for, you know, the underwater ruins, seeing if I can find anything there. But so far, no luck. But I'm just going to keep raiding all of, you know, the outside desert here and desert temples. Maybe we'll get some more notch apples, which we're starting to build up quite a few of those, so that's actually really cool. All right, well, here is our second desert temple, and, well, I could have just taken the front door, but of course I did not. I guess we'll just go ahead and, of course, go ahead and flop down here, and we'll get our TNT. We are getting a decent amount of TNT just from raiding all these desert temples. This is actually kind of a good thing. I don't have to spend all this sand and gunpowder. So in the first chest, we just have a regular golden apple. 2 more golden apples. Oh, 3 golden apples so far? Ah, we didn't go 4. Oh, we did get 4. We got 4 and 4 chests. That's actually pretty good. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and grab all this horse armor and everything. I don't know why I'm obsessed with horse armor right now, but we're just going to keep taking it all. So let me grab all this, and then we'll start, of course, brushing off the sand. I can't even say it with a straight face. This sounds so weird. We're going to go brush sand real quick. Ah, yes, 4 golden apples. Okay, hopefully these candles brighten this up enough for you guys, but here we have our suspicious sand, so I guess we're just going to have to start sweeping away here and hope for the best. Hopefully we won't make the mistake like we did last time. Okay, so that is Archer, and I think that one is actually new. I don't remember exactly where our pottery shards went. No, we just have prize and miner. So now we have actually 2 new pottery shards too. So we have Archer and we have Brewer. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So I guess let's mine on down here and I guess hope for some more. Okay, so there's suspicious sand. Now you guys can kind of see, it's kind of hard to tell, but you can tell the difference. It's there. It's just, it's very, very tiny. Now what is this? It's another pottery shard. Miner. Okay, so we already had miner. Okay, so I guess it's okay to expect some duplicates every now and again. All right, I'll bring you guys in for the last 3 here. Let's see what we get out of these. So this looks like another pottery shard here. I don't know how many come out of this place, so... Okay, well that was something we didn't have. Okay, that's Archer again. And then we have this one here, which is... Looks like Archer again. Yep, that was Archer again. And we'll take one more crack at this. And we got... Archer. We got 3 archers. Okay, so this one was really good for archers. That was, Well, guys, I was just out here exploring a little bit more, and look at the size of this mushroom island. I have never seen a mushroom island this big. And there's caves. This is absolutely insane. Like, this game is just taking it up to another level. But I was actually out there looking in, of course, the coral reef, because there's those ruins, so I was going to see if, like, those things have any, like, suspicious sand or anything like that where I can get some armor trim. I couldn't really find any. Ooh, a claw. Really? You guys remember for Project Alphabet and, like, that achievement, we could never find an enchanted apple, and I'm pretty sure we have, like, 5 or 6 now just readily available. That's just insane. And then we land on this Mushroom Island, and that's insane too. But what we're going to do is I'm going to look for a mansion on, of course, Chunk Base, and we're just going to head straight there. I think I found one. I think it's like 20,000-ish blocks away, so we'll just go ahead and head there. And this will actually be the longest flight that I've ever done at one time on an Elytra. So that's actually pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and look that up, and then we'll see if there's any armor trims or pottery shards in the in the haunted mansion. Well, this could not be a more perfect evening to land at a woodland mansion. Nice and rainy, nice and dark out here. I love it. All right, so I'm not even going to attempt to find the front door. I'm just gonna go in, and we barge right into the melon room. Huh. So I'm on peaceful. So what happens? Like, do these guys just don't attack me at all? Can I physically get enough experience to repair my Elytra too? That is the question. So I guess we just have to look around for chests. I don't really know. I don't really remember too much about these. Okay, this is kind of a joke. I'm gonna actually crank up the difficulty here. We're just gonna go to normal. I don't want to sit here and not get attacked. This is just gonna be boring. Okay. So, I don't remember too much about these things because, I mean, really after they're added and you go there once in a new world, there's nothing you really need, aside from Totems of Undying, but of course we have the farms now, so these are almost useless structures. Hey, oh, psych, oh, psych, psych. Okay, so, isn't there supposed to be a secret floor or something underneath this one? I know I really shouldn't leave these lag because this can result in persistent mobs, but I'm not like super concerned about it. Now this guy here should drop. Oh, nope, that's just another Axe Johnny. Well, I stumbled into the prison, and this is actually the first time we have seen the Allay in my world. I think there is actually one closer, and of course I'm not going to grab them if they're 30,000 blocks out. That's just going to be a giant pain, because there's no way we're going to make it all the way back home with them. So we're just going to leave them be. We're just going to say that, hey, maybe they had to go to prison. you know. I do believe there were steps up here. I'm probably missing the secret rooms. I can almost guarantee I'm missing the secret rooms, but it's not that big of a deal because I'm just looking for the armor trim, which you would think there would be an armor trim here. Wow! Still got it. And guys, as I walked into the rest of the room, I already checked the chest, so I kind of ruined the surprise. But we got the Vex armor trim, and we also have a diamond hoe. So we got a couple of cool things we can take here, but most importantly, we of course have another armor trim for us to mess around with. This is just so much fun. And we got a couple totems of undying from just, going through the woodland mansion. So we can add those to our collection. I think we have like 3 double chests of totems of undying. So I should have no reason to die, within the next couple years, but you know how that goes. So yeah, as you can see, this whole box has totems of undying. So that's pretty much going to take care of what I know about this, uh, update and pack and whatever you want to call it. So I want to actually head home now. I'm going to finish walking through the woodland mansion here, just see if I can get like anything else interesting. Taking the string, of course, for Project Alphabet. We have to make a bunch of candles for 1.18. But I'm just going to finish up this woodland mansion, and then we're going to head back home. And I want to conclude this episode, or at least finish it up with a little bit of building, because I mean, this is Minecraft. We should probably build and all that good stuff. So let me just finish walking through here and killing any more enemies if there are any left, and then I'll see you guys back at home. Phew. Well, that takes care of unloading all of our stuff that we brought back. This is how much stuff we got on our trip. This is quite a lot of shulker boxes. I'm kind of surprised. It's what, 14 shulker boxes worth of stuff that we acquired? But it's all put away now, and we are all set to, of course, build our 1.20 house. So I picked out a little area, and it's actually right over here. It's going to be kind of next to our 250 subscriber monument, but it's going to be off to the side, just so it has like its own little area. So if you guys remember that, that's a 250 subscriber monument that we built, kind of a throwback to the classic Minecraft statues. And where we're actually going to build is going to be right back here. So there's this nice little like outlook that you can see, of course, the statue, and then once we actually build the turtle farm, you got this nice view of the water, and then down back here you got your own little pond. So I figure we'll use all the new 1.20 building blocks. Of course, we went and got all the cherry stuff, and then there's the new bamboo. So I'm going to get a little bit of the house laid out here, and then I'll bring you guys back and I'll show you what we got done. Okay, so it's time to give you guys a quick update. So I'm slowly going to pan over here just to kind of build the anticipation a bit, because this looks really neat over here. There you guys go. So check this out. So I went ahead and put up some of the cherry trees, of course, which the falling particles on these is awesome. Like the effect that it gives. I mean, you guys can see those particles there. It just gives such an awesome ambiance, especially like we might put some more and like these really get to fall in. But we went ahead and we got our path in, and of course that joins up with the main path over there that takes us to everything in a world. We have these little bamboo, I guess like lamps, street lamps. Just wanted to use bamboo fence because they're a new block in 1.20, and then we have to go ahead and dot those along in here. And then on the ground here, of course, we use some of the petals because that's a new block. But this is the house. So I'm going to add a little window up here, of course. But other than that, I think it's coming along pretty good. It's really hard to mix yellow and pink. They're a very odd color. It's your basic Minecraft house, and then back here I put like a little boat in the water just in case you want to go boating. And we'll go ahead and add some bamboo with string just to go ahead and give us that like water reed look, I think they're called. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get the interior in, which shouldn't take too long because I'm just going to keep it simple. And then we'll decorate that tree a little bit, make it look pretty, and I'll finish off this bamboo path. Well, guys, I believe it's done. So let's go ahead and start with walking down the path. Of course, that's coming off our main path here. And then we can come down through this nice little forest woods area, nice and peaceful and calm. Like I said, I continued those fence posts with the lamp. So we have like hanging lights, so it's safe, quote unquote, at least until nighttime, but it looks pretty cool. I enjoy those. I think they actually look really, really nice. So as you can see, we're coming up on the house here. We have, of course, our cherry blossom trees with this awesome atmosphere, this falling particle effect. These berry bushes go really well against this wood. Like I said, this is still kind of like a stark contrast house, so it's hard to make this all work, but I think we accomplished our goal. So if you come on in here, of course, we got ourselves a regular Minecraft kitchen. Got to go ahead and put some glass in there. We have some shelving where we can keep all of our food up here and eat stuff. We have a fridge where we can get our food, a sink. Over here we have like a nice little like reading area. I should have put some chiseled bookshelves here now that I'm looking at it. I might go back and do that. Here's a pot. Of course, these are new in 1.20. And then here is an armor trim we found earlier in the episode. This is actually the eye armor trim, and I used copper. So if you guys wonder what that looks like, there you go. Of course, our sleeping area, our eating area, and then you walk out down here. And I started growing some bamboo. We'll let those grow up and kind of give this like a nice layered look. So let's go ahead and check this out on the map here. Let me switch off my hand here. So ready? We're going to update the map in 3, 2, 1, 0.5, 0.25. Now, bam. Okay, so that looks actually really, really neat. As you can see, okay, so this back part of the water is not quite on the map. So we might have to actually go to a bigger map. But you can see those little yellow dots are the bamboo fences, and then we got the bamboo roof. For some reason, it's showing there's like a hole in the roof. Is there a hole in the roof? You guys see that? That like little piece right there? Let me go ahead and check. I don't think there's a hole in the roof. Oh, there is a giant hole in the roof. Well, I gotta fix that. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix that and put the glass in. But other than that, guys, our 1.20 build is completed. So like I said, this is kind of challenging, but this was a really fun episode with all the exploration, all the cool, stuff we got, the gear and everything like that, and all the pottery shards and armor trims. And then, we, oh boy, finished it up with this house. So this area is not well lit up. So I'm going to get back in my nice little pink house here, and I will actually see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.